The following contest is an elimination match. Making his way to the ring from the Wild West, weighing in at 243 pounds, the Outlaw, Zack Draven.
I can't watch this entrance. I heard this one backstage talking up their own work non-stop. Well, why don't they get in the ring and prove it, huh?
That's what they're doing right now, Corey.
Well, good. Let's see what they've got then. He's physically and mentally prepared for the task at hand in this big-time match.
And his opponents, first, representing the club from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 236 pounds, Jon Moxley.
The tension building for this match is so thick you can cut it with a knife. A lot of drama involved with this one.
This match has everyone backstage buzzing. He is an exciting competitor to watch.
And from Portland, Oregon, weighing in at 243 pounds, Dwayne Williams.
It may not be cool to play by the rules or treat every single opponent with respect, but they don't care.
Hey, the WWE Universe sounds like they think it's cool.
Agreed. It is cool.
What you just said was powerfully uncool. A man who elevates his game every week. He is competing at his highest level yet.
As if this match wasn't compelling enough. When you throw in the no disqualification stipulation, it gets even better.
These competitors can use barricades, steel stairs, announce tables, heck, even outside interference. Nothing is off limits here, and they look to catch him off guard.
Gets his shoulder up right before two.
You don't get paid by the hour, so nothing wrong with trying to wrap things up. Fisherman suplex.
Sent into the corner. Ooh, the release on the German suplex.
Just launched. And a back elbow.
Double underhook.
Driven down with a powerbomb. Picture perfect example for when you just want to put someone down with authority. Uh-oh. What a takedown. Fujiwara armbar.
Fujiwara armbar applied. Pulverizing the arm is a great way to create an advantage. Basically forcing your opponent to fight one-handed. And there is no other term for that than just cheap. A cheap shot.
The amount of force behind that is enough to knock a normal person out.
Brilliant countering by both competitors.
Gets inside the ring.
Corey, would you agree that triple threat matches can lead to unexpected alliances?
Oh, absolutely. Triple threats create circumstances that lead to interesting bedfellows. That's out of necessity. Eliminating the strongest entity so you can go one-on-one is a common game plan.
Sayo suplex.
Just vicious.
He's taking some good hits. Slam! Here's a cover. He's able to kick out before two.
He's far from finished. Settling on the kendo stick. No good can come from this. Saw it coming and got out of there.
Quick exchange, reversing to reverse it. Sharp elbow to the gut turns that one around. Elbow smash!
Oh, flipping the script on him there. Kendo stick impact. Oh, man.
He manages to escape it.
The better part of valor.
Oh, man, you can see he is feeling it now.
And he's taking this to the outside now. And this might not have a pleasant ending.
Uh-oh, this is going to be ugly, guys. Look out!
Trapping the neck. Oh, watch the knees. Ouch.
Man, right on the chin with the last one.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I saw it coming.
Big overhand.
Great reversal.
Taking the easy way.
I see how it is. Going to take any shortcut to bypass a clean competition.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a shortcut, Saxton. Taken down with a chop block. Had it scouted. Short arm clothesline. Not finished just yet. Ooh, there's number 2. Will the third time be a charm?
No way!
Slips out of the way there. What reflexes?
Wow, the power that takes is insane.
This match's brutality starting to show on him.
Hanging tough as this match progresses. No easy task in a triple threat match.
Vicious right forearm.
Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable. And now gets tossed into the ring.
Holy, meet the barricade.
Taking this outside.
This could be good.
Great strength being shown here. And he gets set back into the ring.
Off the barricade.
He's doing a whole lot of gesturing, and it could cost him.
And he barely evades. Just caught their opponent. Hey, couple bicep curls.
Into the fallaway slam.
Talk about intimidation. I'm not sure if it's resilience or stupidity that's going to drive you to try and come back from a move like that.
He's staring his opponent down, getting into that zone.
He's absorbing some tough hits now.
I'm just surprised that this triple threat match is still going on, Cole. I bet Saxton this would have been over by now.
Gotta find a way to get out of this.
Across the knee.
We're about to see. DDT. Nicely done. Opportunity is his for the taking.
There's 2.
He's in total disbelief. That did not finish the job.
Everyone watching this is in total disbelief right now.
Just dished out his most devastating offense, and you gotta be wondering if he's thinking one more time will be the charm. There's a cover. Could be it.
This could be big.
And a spinning snap.
Powerbomb. Pulled out a big move.
Makes the cover. Somehow he kicked out.
Not about to go quietly into the night.
That took some serious endurance, I'll give you that.
You got to imagine this match has a different complexion after what we just saw.
Elbow drop. Piercing.
There he goes, right into the corner. Makes him pay with a counter. Uh-oh. Rainbow cutter.
Well, I put my money on that guy tonight.
Nice rolling.
Does he get it here? Digging down deep and staying alive.
This match is getting pushed beyond the normal limits.
We knew we were in for something special between these competitors, but they are taking things over their own limits. Counters that. Underhook suplex. And there was force on that move.
This could do it! And a kick out at only one. No time to waste being shocked. You've got to maintain pressure.
Wow, what a shot.
And now he continues to come up with ways to damage the opposition.
He's done a great job to stay alive, but has to think about ending matters quickly.
Ooh, he's about to do it. He's about to do it again. And a heck of a DDT we just witnessed.
Will that be the deciding factor? Two! How in the world? Thought he had it. You've got to be kidding me.
How draining was that? Can it be done again? Can that maneuver be summoned at least one more time?
When you're in an atmosphere like this, when you can't hear yourself think because the crowd's so loud, you find a way to do superhuman things. That's what these combatants are doing here.
He may get the 3 count right here.
This is it.
Kicks out. He still has life.
The fact that these superstars can still be moving at this point is beyond the realm of reality.
Overhead with the German.
Oh, what a clothesline. Not finished just yet. And another.
Adding insult to injury a third time?
Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
The steel chair. Never as innocent as it looks.
Shoulders down.
No, it's not over.
I am shaking my head in disbelief over how he managed to get the shoulder. This is truly awesome. And the damage is just going to keep on coming if you can't find the defense for this.
This is it. How this match is still going on defies all reasoning.
Outside the ring now. He has no need to rush.
And a clothesline. Gets put into the barricade.
And he gets delivered back into the ring.
Reverses the move into a DDT.
He's certainly lining him up, but he's wasting too much time. Okay, he's re-entering the ring. Oh, right.
And some attitude behind it.
Trap the arm.
Neck breaker.
So smooth.
Ooh, slam. With authority. So much damage inflicted.
And his eyes are piercing through the opposition now.
Oh, man.
Left by the turnbuckles. Elbow drop.
Piercing. Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Oh, re-entering the ring now.
Oh, set down. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
And I think we just might see.
Huge sell powerbomb. No man does that better.
And he's still in this.
He's taking some serious hurt, but somehow he's still in this.
I think he managed that kick out on pure instinct alone.
Will that be the last opportunity? Is there still enough left in these men? Great wherewithal on the counter.
Defenses are sharp in this series of reversals. And down with the suplex.
And he fights it off.
He refuses to stay down.
Pure instinct.
The roar of this crowd has been building, and they are at a fever pitch right now. Uh-oh.
He's thinking a steel chair is just what he needs to wreak some havoc here.
And that
Has been eliminated.
oh, just turn that around. And he sends him into the corner. Not where you want to be right now.
Gentlemen, I
think we're about to witness the end right here, right now. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Rolling hills. And the cover.
And still in this.
How have we not claimed a winner yet?
You gotta believe that not wanting to feel the agony of defeat is causing this never surrender attitude.
And this match will head back to the ring. Oh, the sledgehammer connects. That will scramble your insides.
Oh my gosh, what impact.
Escape just in time. Sharp clothesline.
All measured up.
Drop kick to the back.
Big clothesline. Clothesline finds the mark. Oh, look at a blockbuster. He's going for the pin. This could be it. Are you kidding me? Thought he had it.
You gotta be kidding me.
He knew that was coming.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered. Oh boy, he's stalking him. Watching for an opening.
Uh-oh is right.
Back is pile driver.
That belongs on the highlight reel.
Makes the cover. And that may be one of the biggest wins of his career. And here's a look back at some of the action from the previous match.
Here is your winner, the Outlaw, Zack Draven.
The WWE Universe showing appreciation as all three competitors after an amazing triple threat match.
Triple threat matches tend to live up to the hype, and this one was no different, you guys. Oh, I'm so excited for this matchup, guys.
Wait. From behind, from out of the WWE Universe.
Oh, look out! Oh, never saw him coming. Blindside attack.
How are we supposed to have a fair match now?
How can you condone that tactic?
Yeah, but now you can pretty much be sure that this competitor is going to be furious after getting attacked from behind.
Well, after a shocking...
Oh, no, getting in position. What's he planning to do here?
Submission.
Able to punch his way out.
He saw it coming, taking advantage. A big forearm connects. Oh, and a lariat. Followed by another lariat.
Drop kick. Oh, watch the speed on these leg drops.
How about another? Springboard misses the target.
Hoisted up.
Oh, suplex. Great counter, impressive ring IQ on display there.
Oh, hard impact in the corner.
This one is headed outside, guys.
You never see that coming. Short arm lariat. And again. Oh, watch the ripcord. Drop kick.
He's heading up top.
Thinking big. Look out.
You gotta be kidding me.
Taken out from high above. You gotta be some special kind of crazy to do that.
He wants even more out of his opponent.
tie clinch. Ouch. And a series of vicious knee strikes to the body.
Jawbreaker interrupts the attack.
Up and... Ooh, well-planted knee. Ouch. Measuring. Ooh, face stopped.
He's absorbed some damage already.
Oh, man, he is fired up now. Snapmare takeover. Full head of steam. Boom! Strike. Oh, my gosh. That'll stop anybody. Big forearm.
Oh, what a counter.
What a shot.
Force the move by throwing an elbow into the midsection.
Overhand right lands.
And a ripcord drop kick. Oh my God, DDT! Spiked him. He's in a little bit of trouble now.
Not a bad place to be in, but the longer this goes, the more trouble a superstar exposes himself to.
He's one step ahead there.
He steers clear of contact.
This is starting to reach Kane and 8 shoulders down. He's able to beat a 2 count.
Right now, I just don't know what it's going to take.
Broken up with a fist to the face. Sent crashing to the floor. Taking this match off the mat now.
Up high. Oh, God. Taking a chance, and it didn't pay off at all.
And it's reverse pain for that mistake. Oh, strong impact.
Oh, boy, to the announce table now.
Oh, yeah, they're going to clean it up here. This is going to be dangerous.
We knew this superstar had a mean streak. We didn't realize that they were downright ruthless.
Frankensteiner.
Nicely done.
Heads outside, but this one has to end in the ring.
Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack.
Oh, what a knee lift. He's getting pushed out into the defensive.
This is where endurance becomes so important in the late stages of the match. Heads up, fellas. This thing's about to get crazy. What is he thinking? You sure you really want to do this? Big gun, he nailed it. That destructive act practically happened right no laps. If you can't handle being this close to the carnage, Saxton, feel free to leave. This is what real ferocity looks like. Shoulders down.
Almost ended it there.
What do you have to do to put this guy away? Nice crossbody.
Looking for the victory. Kick out before the count.
Still has a great amount of fight in them. Not going to let it end like this.
Have you ever seen such disdain from this superstar for the other?
This is so chaotic.
They've taken it to a new level here tonight.
Well, I don't think either one of these superstars will ever be the same after this match.
And he's just picking him apart now.
You can tell he is holding nothing back.
He got whipped into that corner. He's positioned up on that turnbuckle. He takes control.
He weathered the storm and wants to create a flurry of his own. Delivered with force. Waistlock applied and... Oh, German! Tuck him in. It's bedtime.
Oh, kicks out, kicks out.
You are not alone in your shot, Cole. We have nothing down here.
disbelief over how he managed to get the shoulder up.
And he is fighting through all the fatigue.
He might be thinking of putting his efforts towards ending things soon.
That's disrespectful.
Striking with an A. And able to count.
There's the torture rack.
Racked up, not finished yet. Close the book on this one.
For the win. 2 count.
But how? I do not know how they got up from that.
Operating on pure instinct and adrenaline right now.
When your opponent can hang after all that, you're wondering if earning a win might just be impossible.
Boom, right across the small.
The legs of Saturn applied. And he makes it to the ropes.
I knew he could.
From the middle rope, taking Hurricane Rana.
An agile escape.
These two battling to a dead heat with these reversals. Hurricane Rana.
The WWE Universe is on its feet.
And deservedly so. These superstars are holding nothing back.
And an impressive amount of offense against him here.
Yeah, every attempt to fight back is being negated.
Oh, here it comes.
Spiked him.
Looking to end it here.
This could be it.
No, 2 count.
This is insanity.
Did you expect anything less? He's got to know he's in harm's way here. Ooh, back elbow puts a stop to thing.
There's the torture rack.
Racked up, not finished yet.
Can he take advantage of this?
Cover. 2. Finally ends it. And all the bloodshed. Perhaps worth it now.
Now let's take another look at these guys in action.
Here is your winner, Aiden Hale.
They did what it took and got the win. Nicely done.
I'm not sure everyone would agree with you, but that blitz earlier certainly did pay off.
A very frustrating way to lose a match after fighting your heart out.
Well, sometimes it's just not your day. And after that clever attack earlier, we knew it wasn't theirs.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Salem, Massachusetts, Emily Love.
Take a look at the talent in competition here. You can see exactly why the WWE Universe is so amped up for this one.
A major match ahead of her. She plans on proving exactly why she's worthy of big matches like these.
And from New York, Ivy King.
Guys, this match has the potential to completely change the WWE landscape, and it's because of this level of talent involved.
One of the best competitors around, ready to show her skills.
Here's a superstar that is dead set on proving why she's the best in WWE.
And she's not been quiet about it either, calling out everyone and anyone in the locker room.
That is the only way you can climb to the top. Sitting back just doesn't get you there.
And she has to face a woman who has been at the top of her game. It's going to be hard for anyone to take on a superstar with the kind of trajectory she's been on lately.
Boom, right across the small of the back. Oh my God, what impact. Bam!
Just deadlifting right there. The power.
Superhuman. Being able to pull that off, no one is going to question if you skip going to the gym today. Up high.
She certainly took a chance there.
High risk with no reward. Planted with a face buster.
Russian leg sweep. She's enduring some damage. Oh, straight forearm. Oh, that'll shatter your chest.
Kick to the midsection. Arms trapped.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow, look at this torture rack. How agonizing. Bad situation, needs to find an escape. The elbow is the pass.
Oh, and she turns it around. The power, the strength, and now just pressing. And a drop. Drops the knee. She could pin her opponent right here. She breaks the count quick.
Just kicking out at one takes a lot in a match like this.
Oh, what a kick. This could do it. She just kicks out.
And there was barely any room between the official's hand and the mat on that near fall.
You can sense what her intentions are here. Staved off that attack.
Well-timed sweep shifts the balance. Earth-shaking power slam.
This is what you call high risk, high reward.
Blast off.
Frog splash. Is it enough? The cover. 2 count. Oh, what a kick out. How in the world?
Can somebody tell me what it's gonna take to put her away?
I don't really think this is the most opportune time to be looking for the fans' praise.
Great awareness as she proves to be too quick.
DDT. You're gonna need your back adjusted after that one.
She shoots up the top rope.
Dangerous thinking.
She wants to put an end to things here.
Perched up high. And she doesn't connect.
She's gonna try again.
Down with the cover.
That could be it.
The cover. She kicks out with force.
This is going to come down to who wants it more.
Knee drop. These superstars have endured so much punishment.
Certainly looking worse for wear, but the tide can shift at any moment. Fought back with a punch to the gut. Ooh.
Will it be? And referee cuts off the count in 1.
These 1 counts are going to get harder and harder to kick out of.
Oh, the leg sweeping. Now into the octopus stretch submission. Oh, nowhere. What is she going to do here? Is she going to tap out? No! Able to slip underneath and deliver some blows, creating the break.
Good God. Didn't need to counter into anything pretty.
Shoulders down. Could she finally put this away? I'm getting goosebumps.
Yes. Heads out of the ring, but needs to be mindful of the referee's count here. Able to interrupt the attack.
That won't separate your shoulder. That'll divorce it.
Reversal. Can she capitalize?
Brings down a hammer to turn the tide. Flatliner.
Quick thinking pays off.
Reversals, reversals, and more reversals.
Ooh. And we're down to the proverbial wire here, guys.
The match hanging in the balance. Time to get back in the ring.
Getting back into the ring.
I think we're going to see it, gentlemen. Into the low blow. All she has to do is capitalize.
Got a kick out. She's not done yet.
Her perseverance is unreal.
Preserving her opportunity to keep this match alive.
That was a great opportunity to put this one away, but it slipped right through her fingers.
Oh, man, check out this power.
Gorilla press slam.
Here comes another one. There's the counter.
Is it enough? Is it enough?
Looking for the victory. 2. And a victory here tonight. Let's take another look at these ladies going toe-to-toe.
Here is your winner, Emily Love.
Impressive victory from bell to bell.
With a win like that, you have to stand back for a moment and realize all your hard work paid off.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Essex, Vermont, Laura Jervis.
Ever since I took my spot here at the commentary table, I have wanted to call this match. I cannot wait to finally do it.
She has stolen the show on many occasions, and I think she's planning on doing it again here tonight.
And from Hanoi, Vietnam, Crystal Kwan.
Tensions riding high. Plans on getting things settled in the ring. I can't wait.
She loves the reaction she receives from the WWE Universe, and I think she's going to take that energy into the match, too.
There's been quite a buzz around this superstar. She's been on a warpath through the women's division.
She has not backed down from any challenger that has stepped into the ring with her. It's that kind of attitude and commitment that has made her so dangerous.
No doubt those attributes will help carry her on her siege tonight.
Across the ring, she's facing one of the dominant superstars in the women's division today. A superstar
superstar who's taken her opponents to hell and back nearly every time she steps into the ring.
Ooh, look at her answering back. Boom, what a forearm. Shot right to the ribs.
What a punch. Wicked steer clear. One response after another. Back and forth we go.
Seated drop kick connects.
Ooh.
Just pounding away.
Enough already.
Incoming.
She's got to be careful here. The referee will count her out.
Counter. And now there's an opening. She had it scouted.
Shots to the body. Heavy hands.
Every ounce of the body is a target.
Answering back. Oh, no. Now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver. Oh, my goodness.
He's firing out shots to the side and escapes.
She's pushed into the corner. Uh-oh. Here we go. She turns it right around with a counter. Look at that. What a leg sweep.
They are looking to punish their opponent further, and here we are. Cloverleaf stretch.
Attacking the spine can instantly limit someone's mobility. Every movement hurts when your back's injured.
Fujiwara armbar applied.
Having a weakened arm can limit you in so many ways, making it harder to execute on even simple attacks. Wrenching away on the arm there. Making the arm numb makes your opponent very vulnerable.
Dishing out a suplex. And shoulders are down. I don't think there's any love lost here.
Certainly seems that tensions are rising, Michael.
I have a feeling we're only seeing the beginning, Byron.
Boom. Shoulder, elbow, all affected with that.
Producing a trampling. These string of attacks are keeping her off her game.
Yeah, she's having issues fighting back.
Punishing stretch.
That could produce a dislocation or at the very least, a pinched nerve.
Able to counter.
But she has to push now while the window's open.
Holding the shoulder hostage now.
Focusing on the shoulder like that can be felt all the way to your fingertips.
There's a Russian leg sweep. They're just raining down punches. Shot after shot, then slamming their face down.
Heavy body shots. With time, what a clothesline.
Oh, my Lord. Strong right. Good night.
Good luck getting up from that.
Pin. And a kick out. No one saw that coming.
How did that not end things for her? She's showing incredible resiliency.
The heaviest artillery has been used, but it's not enough for the three. And oh my God, what a forearm!
Right to the jaw.
Punch lands. And now she has the sturdy upper hand.
Yeah, she's doing a good job carrying out her game plan.
Oh, that backfired on her.
Brief sign of adrenaline from her.
Oh, man, meeting the barricade. saw it coming.
Hold on, she could be looking for a submission move here. Trouble! In trouble! Tap out! She's got to tap out! She's going to get hurt!
He's firing up shots to the side and escapes.
Jawbreaker counter to get out of that.
What a suplex.
She's got her where she wants her.
Look at this. All the way across, it's locked in. Bridging Fujiwara.
She's in a tremendous amount of pain. Is she going to tap out? Can she?
Desperately trying to find a way out, and she does.
Close fist connects.
Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied.
Is she going to tap, 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 tap?
What does she have to do to get out of this?
Tap out.
He's firing off shots to the side and escapes.
Tremendous quickness with the leg sweep.
Oh, the heel hook. Stretch.
Into the hammerlock.
Oh, boy. Back suplex. She's rising back up on those wobbly legs. Take down to the mat. Whoa, bridging. Fujiwara bar.
Man, that's gotta hurt.
The arm might snap here. Uh-oh, the end is near. No way she survives.
And she loses via submission. That's it. That'll end this grueling match. Perhaps in line maybe for a title opportunity?
Speak of the devil, Cole. We may get our answer now.
The champ was watching, and the champ is headed to the ring.
Oh, what a confrontation. I would love to see this match.
You and me both. Champion and future challenger standing eye to eye, face to face.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the club from Switzerland, weighing in at 246 pounds, Clown Dio Case Natoli.
Looking out at the countless members of the WWE Universe in attendance, they are all here because of matches like this one. This is a guy who always seeks out the highest level of competition, and I think he'll get it tonight.
And his opponent, representing the Brotherhood, from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 207 pounds, the Underground Champion, Peter L0M.
Hey, where's the horse?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, what horse?
The high horse this superstar always seems to be on.
Did Jerry Lawler write that line for you?
This guy lives to compete, so he'll be treating this match as if he were defending the title.
They say winning a title puts a target on your back, and here's a man who has stepped up to take that challenge head on.
Yeah, he's braver than most. Superstars always say that being a champion is a constant battle of you versus the world. Even if you're not defending the title, the pressure is still constantly on you to deliver.
We'll see how far that bravery takes him momentarily, Byron.
But then you look into the eyes of the challenger. And even though this isn't a title match, we can all see that this competitor is going to treat it like it is.
It's that hunger, Saxton, that insatiable hunger for gold. If winning the title is the main course, then consider this match the appetizer.
Able to get out of the way.
Oh, and an uppercut.
Might have lost a tooth.
He turns it around.
Round and around. Look at this velocity. Incredible impact.
That was the most dangerous position for any competitor to ever be in. You gotta hope there was no irreparable damage done. Basement drop kick. They've got their opponent on his hand.
This maniac out of control.
Tilt a whirl. Into the backstabber.
The cover. Dying, 2 count there.
Showing his determination there with that kick out.
Nelson driver. Is it enough? There's 2, 3, oh! And this was just so close to being over.
Oh man, my heart skipped a beat.
He's taking this to the floor now.
This one could be over.
And he's taking on a persistent assault.
He's just on the wrong side of every maneuver.
No, don't you dare. Don't you dare. This maniac's out of control.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
He may be in a bad way here.
At this stage of the match, they are clearly starting to feel the effects of this back and forth. Backbreaker. He fends off the attack.
Northern Lights. Oh, that was just malicious.
That was disrespectful.
Goes under the ropes to get back inside. Have to head back into the ring now.
Yeah, count's running out.
He climbs back into the ring just in time.
That was getting close.
Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in.
Unmitigated demonstration of power.
And you imagine...
There's no way you're going to break here. Yes, there is.
Unreal.
Uh-oh is right.
Package pile driver.
That's his go-to move. Can he finish this off?
Cover. He kicks out somehow.
How close was that?
That was about as close as it could get without it all being over for him.
Everything possible was done to win there, but it just fell short.
Incoming!
Don't stop for the win!
Oh my God, he's still in the match. He got the shoulder up right at the last moment. Turned that one around. And he's able to reverse. Shoulder shoots up before 2.
Right now, I just don't know what it's going to take.
Nelson driver. That's incredible.
Holy moly, how?
Counters, this could be an opportunity.
Single leg.
A backdrop to follow. It is unbelievable what these athletes have.
Let's take a trip to the Swiss Alps, shall we?
That might be the final nail in the coffin.
The muscle memory's got to be taken over now. Pure instinct to kick out before 3.
That was the best weapon in the arsenal, but it wasn't enough to produce an end result.
The volume in this building has increased.
He may get the 3 count right here.
I think so.
Major win. That'll change his career tonight. Now let's get another look at some of the high points of that one.
Here is your winner, Peter L0M.
A surprisingly fast victory here tonight.
Clever is really the only word that can describe that victory.
However you want to describe it, it certainly worked.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the family from Sydney, Australia, weighing in at 218 pounds, Paul the Relentless.
No matter the stipulation or the opposition, this athlete stays the course. They've overcome some tough situations, and I admire that.
So what? Everyone gets dealt a tough hand from time to time, but you have to know when to fold.
Well, knowing this person, I don't think you'll get your wish anytime soon, Corey.
He said he'll steal the show here tonight, and he looks more than ready to deliver on that promise.
And his opponent, representing the tribe from Oita, Japan, weighing in at 171 pounds, Steel Tiger.
The arena's buzzing, social media's buzzing, a big fight feel in a main event level match. Always walking around with a chip on his shoulder, and he's going to use that anger against his opposition.
Looking into the eyes of this competitor tonight, you know he understands the significance of this match. This is an opportunity to make big headway on the roster.
Now his opponent will have something to say about that. He himself has garnered a lot of experience and knows in this business you're either stepping up or being stepped on.
Sling blade!
Are you kidding me?
Smooth trick.
And he's just in reach of the ropes and gets it to force the break.
The ropes become a competitor's best friend in desperate moments like that one.
Oh, knee smash in the face. Oh, look at this. Kick after kick after kick. So effective.
Up and down into the shin breaker.
Into the dragon screw.
Uh-oh. Right to the knee. Hammered away.
Effective arm drag.
Oh, look at the knees.
Just unloading knees to the body.
This is an incessant attack being brought to him.
He's got to wake up and get in the fight.
Now. Rolling. Get to the ropes, forcing the break.
A lot of damage done, but the ropes offer a reprieve. Oh! Dodges out of the way.
Did you see that? Propelled through the air.
Looking wobbly in the corner. Oh, imagine that sting. Multiple kicks to the hamstring. Ouch. Baseball slide drop kick.
Nice takedown. Could be looking for the triangle. Got to pass the arm.
Oh, just tap out. Just tap out and end this thing.
Needs to break this submission, and the left hands will do it.
Reversal. Can they go on the attack? Double knee face breaker.
There have been some amazing rivalries throughout history, but this one may be the most heated we've ever seen.
Yeah, Byron, they may have taken this to a level many have never seen before. He's outside the ring now.
Hope he's got a plan.
Fujiwara armbar applied.
He was waiting for him to make his move.
Did you hear the impact? An imposing array of offense from him here.
Stringing together some big moves here.
Reversal. Can he take advantage? Thrown back in under the ropes.
Kick to the gut.
Dragged around into a neck breaker.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Clothesline.
Right in the back of the neck.
He's lost some of his wind now.
Able to sidestep it.
Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal.
Looking to take flight here.
Oh my goodness.
Does he have him here? He wasted no time kicking out there.
He didn't even let the ref start the count.
Planning on what to do next.
This is his chance. Will he seize the moment?
2. Kicks out, just kicked out.
Can you imagine how much escaping that pin must have cost him?
I can't. These are the moments where you really find out how tough you are.
What's the tally on how many times we thought this match was coming to an end? I can't count anymore. Knew what was coming there. Kick right to the body. Oh, what a kick to the face.
God.
He turns it around. Great counter.
Hooked it.
Uranagi.
He was elusive there.
Finds the advantage after a...
Looking for the win.
Rope break. Pin stops.
This is getting intense. Someone check on Saxton.
Gets him with the counter.
Hanging back with their own counter.
Oh, double knee face buster.
Body lock applied. Great body control.
Torturous knee.
Countered it just in time. I have to say, I feel like we are just what?
Rolling knee bar. Oh no, this is not. Boot to the face will free him.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
Way too long. Diving moonsault. It's a wrap.
2 count. And that'll finally do it.
Oh, the champion.
No, with the title right across the face.
That was completely uncalled for. Or was it?
This is gonna be good.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 513 pounds, the Tag Team Champions.
A duo that always delivers when it comes to tag team action, and the WWE Universe is ready for it. And Byron, to say that these superstars don't like each other would be a bit of an understatement. Am I right?
I don't think you've ever been more right, Michael. To put it bluntly, these guys absolutely loathe each other.
They're here.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 461 pounds, the Hardy Boys!
Matches like these, with talent of this caliber, this is why sports entertainment is an art form.
It's also worth noting that these superstars are currently engaged in one of the most bitter rivalries we've seen in quite some time.
Yeah, this is one of those rivalries they're going to be talking about for years to come. In fact, there'll probably be a few documentaries about it on the WWE Network at some point in the not-so-distant future.
Tag team action underway, truly one of the hallmarks of sports entertainment.
That's right, Cole. And as a former tag team champion myself, I have to say these matches hold a special place in my heart.
Uh-oh, this is just vicious.
Oh, that'll break his arm. Vicious. Gets tagged in.
give him the slip. Good God, that's devastating.
Not a forearm.
What a counter. Well-delivered suplex. What now? Inverted vertical suplex.
Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, strongest flag. Belly to belly.
Really just laying it in.
He's looking a little off balance.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
Here he comes off the tag. Jarring impact.
Uh-oh. Well-placed punch, ugly, but effective response.
Placing them right where they want them, into the corner. And will this be it? Kicks out at just one.
Strong kick out, but you have to wonder if he can keep it up.
Fends off the attack with an elbow. Look at this. Snap suplex. Can he do it here? And he breaks the count quickly.
Got to change something up with the pin technique.
Was cranking the head. Harsh forearm draped across the middle rope.
Tag made.
Oh, man. For the record, Saxton, you and I would never have that kind of chemistry.
Hey, I'd be a great teammate.
I've seen you trip over your own left foot. No thank you.
There's a lot of hard ways to land, but that might be the hardest. Popped right in the face.
A neck breaker. Quickly the cover. Shoulder up and the referee ends the count.
Easy kick out there, but they'll get harder soon.
Hooked up, and DDT!
That'll do some serious damage. The communication between these two is evident by that move. They've been pushing each other for weeks now, and I can't believe it's reached this point.
Yeah, Cole, when a feud gets this intense, it's hard to come back from it. This is something they'll carry for years.
He's going for it all.
Oh, it's gonna happen!
Fails to hit the bullseye. Kick connects.
Precarious position for both superstars. Oh, gosh.
Back suplex right onto the apron.
You are guaranteed to hit a steel beam out on the apron, and they definitely just felt all of it.
Vicious right forearm.
Ooh, merciless looking blow.
Kick to the gut. Oh, sit-up jawbreaker. Eating through a slump for a week. Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. Cuts off their offense with a swift elbow to the gut.
Nothing fancy here, just raw power.
That move had the amount of force akin to a natural disaster. Boom!
Kick to the midsection, pump handle applied. Wicked driver.
He's already spending that winner's purse.
Is it enough? The cover!
to his feet, but he might not know where he is.
A drop kick from the middle rope.
Nicely done.
There's a tag. He's got it.
Let's get it on. Hold on a second. He might be finding a submission hold here.
Guillotine!
It's in deep.
Save just in the nick of time. In the corner he goes, a perfectly placed target. Critical time in this matchup.
This is a time to dig deep, followed by a stop.
He's begging him to get up so he can put him back down.
Twist of fate. It's all academic at this point.
Headbutt to the back of the neck.
This is just brute power.
My goodness, absolute dominance. No!
Somersault plunge onto the floor. That's playing fast and loose with your own body.
That is weaponizing your body. That's what that was.
Put her in position now. Face first. He's on his heels a bit now.
These two teams have gone to war, Cole. Of course they're going to wind up with a few battle scars.
And he slides him back to the mat. Got the tag. Got the tag.
Oh, that'll clean your clock.
Just punched him right in the mouth.
Relentless. Enough already.
Tag with a punch. Big punch finds its mark.
Climbing to the top rope.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
That one fails to land.
Missed the mark.
He gets tagged in. Caught the chin. He is just reeling from that offense.
Yeah,
Bear hug, squeezing the breath out of him.
give up now. Swallow your pride and submit.
Just take the bear hug, and a way to get out of it is being on display right here. Listen to this place. It's electric. He may get the 3 count right here.
This is it.
He got the shoulder up in time.
He refuses to stay down.
Pure instinct.
Oh, look at this combination of strikes.
Oh, he's got 11 arms and feet.
Vicious. Oh, right in the skull. He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle. Tag, switching it up. It could be over here.
This is it.
Kicks out.
Incredible to think. After everything we've witnessed, we are still at a stalemate.
He's in off the tag. Oh, he retaliates. Well scattered reversal there.
Oh, here we go.
You can see as he rises how bold.
This will turn your lights out in a hurry.
Samoa driver.
Can he shut the door on this one?
For the win. And they're still in this. Into the corner now.
Oh my gosh! That'll stop you in your tracks.
Running clothesline.
I can see up to the rafters, and there's not a single person sitting down.
What an environment this is. All eyes are glued on this battle. And tag. He's in now.
Finally!
Gets to the ropes, and that's going to cause the ref to break the hold.
count to 100.
You can debate whether or not that would have been the end. Interesting decision there.
Foot to the midsection. He's tagging out. Shifts it back onto him. And look at front knee back suplex. Shot right to the midsection.
Launching himself from the ropes.
Gosh, what a match. Stop in the leg.
Crushing the knee there.
Fought off with an elbow.
And look at front back suplex. Very nice.
Look at him totally vibing with the WWE Universe right now.
Able to get there in time.
Beautiful drop kick. Tagged in. He's been placed in the corner now. Held in a perilous position. Oh, God, face first.
Hoisted up into a backbreaker.
And
Looks
still
like
holding on.
there's more to come.
Another. Just punishing.
With authority.
Reaches his partner for the tag.
Oh, impressive counter. In off the tag.
Smashing the jaw.
And he's been taking an enormous amount of abuse in this match.
Yeah, it's becoming a dangerous scene for him.
Inverted suplex. Going way up high. Oh, it's gonna happen.
Look at that splash!
That's gotta be it.
I wonder what his strategy is here, Cole.
And just like that, he sent crashing to the floor.
Ooh, clothesline delivered. Oh, I heard a snap.
Pop.
Stomping. Ouch.
Oh, right in there.
Planted neck first.
Oh, colliding with the barricade. Punch him in the chest.
Saw that one coming. Hoisted all the way up. Brain buster.
Into the barricade. He needs to fight his way back into the ring.
The count just keeps going up.
How's that for a count?
Back and forth from these competitors.
Oh, and he's back in, beating the count.
A handle slam. Planted. That was impressive.
Big opportunity for him now.
And he stops the count for his partner.
He is revving up the engine. He's not going to let anything stop him.
Off the turnbuckle.
What's he gonna do? I think we know what's coming next. From the top, drop kick, missile style.
He could pin his opponent right here.
It's over.
Oh, what a save. Corey, that should have been 3.
I couldn't agree more.
Knee driven right through the face, and again.
Still
And again. Yikes.
He is getting shredded apart right now.
Yeah, but he's always one counter away from changing things.
He reverses it.
Yeah, he's able to stop the bleeding, but will he also gain command?
Shot to the face gets them out of that spot. A striking blow.
Denied with an elbow.
Oh, look at this. Dropping the broken arrow. And taken out by the double team.
cutting off the offense with a nasty chop block.
Connecting on the DDT.
Got him in his grasp. Boom! DDT.
Tag is registered.
Placing them into the corner. Looking a little out of it, up on that turnbuckle.
Dangerous situation for these competitors.
Kick to safe at the top.
Devastating.
Is it enough? The cover! Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
He's reeling, slowly getting up.
Kick. Blocked the effort and cut them off with a shot to the gut.
Nothing fancy here, just raw power.
And a tag there. German suplex. Oh, God.
Using the elbow to escape the attack.
Lariat. Tag made, fresh man in. Looking for a high-risk move.
From the top.
Through the air. It connects.
Showing absolutely no apprehension to putting one's body on the line.
Just punched him right in the mouth. Enough already. And he tosses it back in now.
It's a knockout driver.
And gets tossed back into the mat. Able to get the advantage here.
Kick to the gut. Here's the setup.
Powerbomb. Boom.
Axe handle finds its target.
For the pin and the win.
Yes.
He keeps his team in the match. Here he goes for the win.
shaking my head in disbelief over how he managed to get the shoulder up. He's got the target acquired.
This will turn your lights out in a hurry. Samoan driver.
So much brutality with that move tonight.
Cover!
Showing off their deadlifting prowess and just
Tossing him aside.
I don't know if this is a good idea. This is going to take more strength than he has left.
A lifted power bomb. Tagged into action.
climbing up top. He's got big plans. Staggering to his feet, but he won't like what's coming next. From the top, what? Big time risk pays off.
The daredevil in you comes out when you take risks like that.
The discus clothesline.
Decapitating.
Carefully measured knee drop. Uh-oh, this is just vicious.
That'll break his arm.
Vicious.
And now he's controlling the pace of this one.
He's looking relentless. What an inverted Frankensteiner.
Count out may be imminent here.
Really testing fate right now.
And he's able to counter.
Yeah,
What a win for this team. There is ample cause for
Yeah,
Can somebody show a little bit of coup? I mean, maybe some sportsmanship every once in a while.
no, apparently it's too much to ask. You win the match, now you got to brutalize the losers.
Even Graves can't defend those actions.
you're right about that one.
Yeah, these two really proud of themselves now.